You are listening to Rock Candy Pick and Mix on Ragebreed Radio.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Ooh la la. Well, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. So we have a great show for you today. Rock Candy Pick Mix by your host, myself, Karina Sher, aka DJ Angel Witch. We have some fabulous music for you today. Obviously an eclectic taste because we have a bit of a pick and mix theme going on. What's your favourite sweet?
My favourite sweet? Now Karina, that's a hard one. My one would have to be Haribo's.
Me too, actually. That is my favourite one. The thing is, I like the fizzy ones. I'm really into those cherry sweets, cola bottles. Brings me back to being very young and carefree. What's your favourite sweet, guys? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Ooh la la. I want to start the show today with a really great artist called Lucy Viver. Some of you may have heard her interview with Rage Breed Against Bullying. This artist is absolutely brilliant. Do check her out on Facebook. Do check out her music. It's very, very good. So this is a song called Eden by Lucy Viver. Go check it out. What a tune, what a tune, what a tune. How fabulous was that? Right, so next up we have Beautiful Freaking Weirdo with the track called Psycho Head, released on Earache Records. Big shout to Michael Pritchard. Enjoy. Next up, House Lord Thronebreaker. Enjoy.
They will know no peace and bleed for death before the end. We won't avert our eyes. With vengeance so relentless in intent, the flames will bleed the sky. Hate is all that I have left. No negotiation. Guillotines and hymns for garter rats. Sing the desolation. This world is not worth saving. Negate the equation. The blood of all kings and priests will never be enough. Just like a great ambition, all circle impulse spin into the dust. Commits the demolition. Hate is all that I have left. No negotiation. Guillotine sing hymns to gutter rats. Sing the desolation. This world is not worth saving. Negate the equation. devotion to these tragic needs. Seek no permission to be me. This life's not emptiness, it's conscious thoughts that drive me. Keep perspective and resilience. This imperfection taught me control. There's no life in a shadow. Be yourself and unfold.
Next up, we have All Sinners Into the Flames.
Now you see there's nothing
Very cool track there, Blackthorn Nightshade Crypt. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. I know I am. So many of you are sending MP3s, and I'm very, very excited about that. That's very kind of cool. Thank you so much for supporting my show, Rock Candy Pick and Mix on Ragebreed Radio. It's wonderful to see so many of you sending in songs, so I just want to say a big thank you. We don't always get to play everything, but I am trying to line everything up every week so you guys get airplay, so all is good. If you have any questions or anything about the show, feel free to reach out. I've got a personal email also, which is Karina_ragebreed@hotmail.com, but do send your MP3s for the show at ragebreed_radio_submissions@hotmail.com. So far so good. You guys are completely supporting the show, and I'm so grateful for you guys, seriously. Obviously we have our own in-house Ragebreed radio shows on Saturday, so we kind of have different themed shows every Saturday, but I thought because a lot of you want us to play your tracks and we get sent in quite a lot of MP3s and MAR files and links, I thought it was good to do a weekly show. So it means all of you get played, and it really doesn't matter on the theme because it's a pick and mix show. That means it can be as eclectic as I want it, which is pretty fucking fabulous, right? Right then, so let's continue. Let's crack on with the show.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Hey everyone, this is Dave Matrice with the band Jungle Rot. Just letting you know we support Ragebreed against bullying. It's something that's not cool and something that we just don't put up with. Keep your head up straight, stay positive, treat others the way you expect to be treated, and we'll have a beautiful world. Ragebreed against bullying.
great track there by Beltfed Weapon. If you guys haven't heard these, you need to check them out. There's some major players on this record. Obviously, it's Frank Hetzel's band. I've done an interview with him, so you can check that out on Ragebreed TV. This is a track called Tortured Within. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. So if you guys like your sort of thrashy death kind of sound, this band is probably one of the best up-and-coming artists, I would say, in the underground circuit. So do check them out. They're very, very good. And yeah, buy their stuff, go to their website, enjoy.
What's up, everybody? Ivan Moody here from Five Finger Death Punch.
You are listening to Rock Candy Hippomex on Ragebreed Radio.
I stand alone. Guess I knew it all along. Yes, I knew that you were wrong. How you left when I was down.
I don't need it. I don't wanna hear your mother side. You can love it or you can leave it, because nothing I say and nothing I feel is right. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't understand. While I'm sitting up here dying, you're just holding out your hand. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't have explained, cause you don't know the difference between violence and pain. There's no denying it. You never had control. I stand alone. Yes, I knew it all along. Yes, I knew that you were wrong. How you left when I was down. I want you to say it was never really me. You just turned and walked away. How you turned me inside out, inside out. I'm not a dog, I'm not a slave. It doesn't matter how much money I get paid. I didn't, I never did. So you can wipe it away, that silly grin. If I wrote it down for you, could you ever see it clear? Or would it go straight through your soul and come right out your ear? If I slowed it down for you, would you be insincere? Cause in the end I'll never beg, I'll never shed a tear. There's no denying it, I've always had control. I stand alone. Yes, I knew it all along. Yes, I knew that you were wrong. How you left when I was down. I want you to say it was never really me. You just turned and walked away. How you turned me inside out, inside out. Stand alone. Guess I knew it all along. Yes, I knew that you were wrong. How you left when I was down. I want you to say it was never really me. You just turned and walked away. How you turned me inside out, inside out, inside out. name across this land. In the temple of love you hide today, believing pain and fear outside. But someone near you rides the weather, and the tears he cried will rain on walls as wide as lover's eyes. In the temple of love, shine like thunder. In the temple of love, cry like rain. In the temple of love, hear my calling. In the temple of love, hear my need. And the devil in a black dress watches over.
in my wine cage. Whoa, you will feel my rage. My world turning, my eyes burning from this starting line. It's just a feeling I got, but it's too late. Try to block and fly this sick page. Rock me in my wine cage. Whoa, you feel my rage.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
You are listening to Rock Candy Pickamix on Ragebreed Radio.
That's diversity defined, raw and wild, beautifully undefined. Forged in the furnace that is the daisy grind. Taught to battle with my fists as much as my mind. So, if you hear, you know we got more drama than HBO. And fuck front row seats with the show. So step into the scene if you're ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Show us what you got. Are you ready now? Show us what you got. We're gonna show you what we got. We're Indian, so you know we make it hot.
Ari Ari there by a band called Bloody Wood, which fuses Indian music with metal. How cool is that? I was like, what? Really? How cool? And I checked out some of their videos on YouTube and stuff, and it's kind of really cool because they're using sort of authentic folk Punjabi music and fusing it with metal and a bit of rap and stuff. Oh, really good. I'm really enjoying that. Yeah, so do check them out. They're called Bloody Wood, and they've been playing a lot of festivals and stuff, which is pretty fucking cracking, to be fair. Yeah, so check it out. If you like the track, go check out their website. They're on all their socials as usual, like Facebook and stuff. So yeah, if you like it, buy it. Next up, I've got a very cool tune, which some of you guys may know. It's called Thunder Loved Walked In, and it's dedicated to the one I love. Enjoy.
So tired of waiting, I walked an empty land. I was looking for something to help me understand. But bad luck kept turning my dreams into sand. I didn't want pity, I had my share of friends. I wanted somebody more special than the rest. I was aching inside, like I was approaching the end. Just about that moment, the timing was so right. You appeared like a vision sent down to my life.
So that's all we've got time for on this occasion. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you've enjoyed, a good mix of music. Until next week, I will catch you later. And remember, as always, keep it metal, keep it Ragebreed, and check out our website, www.ragebreed.biz. See if we can help you. Take care. Take it easy.